guys, thanks for tuning into the TMZ Buzz.
The Buzz.
Where we recap all of this week's hottest stories and we hear from you and your comments on all of our social media channels.
Yep. First up, by far, this is the biggest story that we've had continuing throughout the week. It's
Huge.
the Snoop Dogg and Trump saga, which started when Snoop Dogg released this music video where he holds up a toy gun that says bang to a clown's head. The clown actually is Donald Trump. So, I mean, not Donald Trump, but
It looks like Donald Trump.
someone
So
impersonating
yes.
Donald Trump with a clown face on.
Van's got the story.
Hi guys, this is Van. Of course, you guys have all heard by now of the controversies surrounding Snoop Dogg and his Lavender video, where a guy mocked up, dressed up, make-upped up, like Donald Trump, used a gun put to his head and the trigger pulled. The reaction to this video has come from really every part of pop culture and the mainstream media and politicians, with a lot of people, including Senator Ted Cruz, saying that Snoop was completely inappropriate to do this. Others, like Ice Cube and Tretch from the artistic community, have said, yo, it's just artistic. It's just Snoop making his feelings felt through a song and a video, and it's not that big of a deal. Someone who does think it's a big deal is Donald Trump. Donald Trump has finally responded to this. How else? In a tweet, he tweeted out, can you imagine what the outcry would be if at Snoop Dogg, failing career and all, had aimed and fired the gun at President Obama? Jail time. Seeming to insinuate that had Snoop done this to Obama, that he would be in jail, which is probably not true. And if you paid attention during the 8 years that Obama was in office, you saw him burned in effigy. You saw people make posters of him, comparing him to monkeys. You saw other people, such as conservative musician Ted Nugent, seem to insinuate that they wanted to hurt the president in ways, and those videos are available online if you wanted to look at them. So none of those people went to jail. However, the conversation about whether or not it's appropriate to put a gun to the head of the sitting president, even in a music video, rages on.
Wow. A lot
Well,
of people weighing in on this.
Yeah. Russ Williams says, you know what can make America great again? If America can get its panties out of a bunch. Snoop ain't done nothing wrong. The video is funny. Yeah, people are really like going back and forth and like, oh, it's an artist perspective. It's just funny. It's a good time. It doesn't mean anything. And other people are highly
outraged.
by
And people
it.
are saying, what if it was Obama? Would it be the same reaction?
Right.
And you know, I mean, at the end of the day, I think it is artistic expression.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Kiva Bronson said, all I saw was Uncle Snoop pointing a bang prop gun at a buffoon surrounded by clowns. Nothing worth getting butt hurt over.
Oh, butt hurt.
We know where Kiva stands on her butt.
Juliana Biamonte says, look like him or not, he's our president. I think this is disrespectful and is sending the wrong message, not just to kids, but to the world. If we disrespect Trump, then how can we expect other leaders to respect him? Yeah, I mean...
I disagree. I think it's actually sending the right message because we're in a country that's so free that we can do that. So
That's a good point.
I appreciate it.
I'm going with what this one says.
Eric Perez says, brah, leave Obama out. Always trying to drag him into his shenanigans.
It is true. It's kind of a separate issue, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
to be like, well, if we would have done this to him, then this would happen. Well,
Right.
there was lots of terrible hate towards Obama too.
As well. Yeah,
So-
I think it's really attacking like more of the president at the time, and it's not as personal.
Right.
So I don't know.
Plus, how seriously do you take a gun that has the word bang come out of it? I'm just asking.
I usually duck.
Yeah.
That's how seriously I take it. So just
Sean
saying.
Akins, I love it. All the hate and disrespect my President Obama received when he was in office, and now people want to say this is disrespect. Please do you Snoop? Wait, please do you Snoop?
Please do you, Snoop. Do you, man.
Oh, do you? I didn't get it. So
Yeah,
then,
it's like what
please.
the kids say now,
So it's
like,
like,
do you,
please,
man.
comma, do you, Snoop? I'm with you. Do you?
You
got
guys
it.
do you.
You do
all right?
you. Gotta do you. Gotta do you, but maybe with some punctuation next time.
Okay, we'll work on that.
That would help. At Peaky Pie says, beauty of freedom in America, but I don't agree with any president of ours being threatened or suggested to be killed/harmed, even Obama. It's dangerous territory. But
I guess so. Yeah. I
freedom
mean,
of
I guess
speech-
the feeling is that it could incite other people, but
Right.
I don't know. I agree with that last commenter that Snoop isn't so scary anymore.
Yeah, right. Incite or excite, because there's like a clown fetish out there these days.
Oh my! You know what? This whole time I am like, what do clowns think about this?
I know.
feel
We
like
need
they
to
would be
hear from some
so
clowns.
offended. Like
No,
you're
we need-
killing a
Yeah,
clown.
we need to hear
You're
some-
killing clown. You're associating a clown with Donald Trump. Like either way, I mean,
If you
I
are
don't
a
know,
clown
clowns,
or if you know a clown, please
Please,
write us
please
and tell us
weigh
your
in.
thoughts on this.
Yeah. Yes.
Kardashians/Jenners back in the news, right? We've been covering a lot of celebrity burglaries.
Back in the news, like they left the news.
Like, well, no,
Yeah,
they're always there.
okay.
But we've been covering a lot of burglaries lately. A lot of celebrities have been getting burglarized, and now Kendall Jenner, you can add her name to the list, right? Because she's the latest victim this week. Kendall called the cops on Thursday morning for an alleged burglary.
It's like a brand new bling ring.
Yeah. But our news team quickly broke the story and said it was definitely an inside job, according to law enforcement sources. Brad has the story.
Hey guys, it's Brad. So let me break it down to you a little bit. Kendall Jenner had a party at her Hollywood Hills home on Wednesday night and had a bunch of people going in and out of the house. We're told at one point she left the party for about an hour. She came back around 1 o'clock in the morning to go up to her room and discovered the jewelry was missing. Law enforcement sources tell us that during her party, Kendall heard her security system triggered, alerting her that someone had come in through the front door, but she just thought it was another guest. However, when she put things together, she realized that that uninvited guest was probably the crook, and she called cops and reported over $200,000 in jewelry was missing. Cops don't have any suspects at this time, but you gotta imagine the people attending Kendall's party will be spoken to by police.
Wow, so that story's kind of crazy. I mean, you have like, it's weird that her house was filled with her friends.
Yeah.
So like there was a party there, and then she noticed this stuff was missing. I don't know, it's a little weird. Like, did she call the cops?
It's coming from inside the house. It's coming from inside the house, Kendall.
It's coming from an insurance claim.
James Yanta said, probably Tyga trying to get lunch money. You know what? That's not the first time we've heard Tyga's name in this situation.
I mean,
lots of people have been dropping
he has some money problems.
Some? A lot.
A lot,
Yeah.
but you know. Tammy Lasley said, surprised it didn't happen sooner. She puts all her life on social media, so they probably knew when to hit. I mean,
well, that's the big thing now, right?
Yeah.
Is that people were saying after the Kim incident in Paris, you can't put your life on social media, at least not as much. And you do have to be careful. If you go on vacation or something, maybe that's just saying to people, I'm not home.
right, exactly. Or if you like call in sick or something and then you go on vacation.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that one.
That one's dicey.
At Base God Jordy says, new material for their show. Oh.
I mean, of course.
I mean,
yeah. I mean,
right.
now Kendall has her moment in the sun. You know?
She
Kim
couldn't
had
take
Paris.
it with Kim.
Yeah.
She couldn't take it with
Yeah.
Kim.
Amanda Shadle said, "Don't feel bad for Jenner. It's tax return time, and everyone's getting robbed. Seriously, people need to wait to go shopping around May or June."
Does
robbed by the IRS?
Yeah, I don't understand. Okay, yeah.
I mean, I'm getting money back, so I don't know about you guys.
Oof, not this year. Michelle Powers, not a fan of her or the family, but I'm glad she wasn't home. Material things can be replaced, and I'm sure her home owner's insurance will take care of it. That is true.
Yeah, and I'm
Nothing
sure
bad
she had
happened to
those
her.
pieces insured too. I mean, if they were very
Jewelry
expensive
can be
pieces.
replaced, unless it
Yeah.
can't. If it's one of a
Some
kind.
of it is irreplaceable
Unless
and
it's
like
one of a
designed by a
kind.
loved one,
Yeah.
but whatever, it's cool. Or
Totally
like
fine.
from a dead relative.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Prince William. He was the latest celebrity to become a meme online with his dad dance
Oh, I
moves.
love it.
Yes.
I love the dad dance.
This is just an awesome video of him dancing at a club in Switzerland. Take a look.
Oh, that is your next king, England.
Oh
So
my God.
Regina Belfuco says, "Go white boy, go white boy, go."
Yeah, it pretty much
That
says it all. I don't know.
Actually, you can't actually say anything else but that. That's
No,
the perfect.
except
quote
maybe
for
I
it.
got 5 on it because that song is
Oh,
now stuck
yes.
in my head
I got
forever.
5 on it. Got
yeah,
5 on
no,
it.
don't.
Okay.
Don't.
Okay. Go white girl. Go white girl. Go.
No,
Okay.
that's gonna cost you 10. Tamiko Harris said, "LOL, was that really him? And where's my Kate? Why is he out trying to dance?" That's Uncle Moves right there.
Yeah. Uncle moves, dad moves, granddad moves.
Well, I think Uncle Moves is like worse than Dad Moves, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Seems really bad.
Uncle moves seem a little more like dicey, like shady,
like,
right?
Like
dad
don't
moves
do
are
Uncle
innocent,
Moves
but Uncle
around
moves
like,
are like
small
yeah.
little children.
Oh yeah. It's like there's Uncle Keith again.
Uh-oh, look
Hide the
out.
kids. 937 D-Boy says, leave the prince alone. He did his thing. The fact he is white and royalty makes it cool that he was two-stepping to I got 5 on it. I love that 937 referred to it as two-stepping.
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 Yes, that's what people do. They two-step in the
Two-step.
club.
Two-step.
I mean, it is kind of cool that he's British and doing this. I mean, it's like very much an American
Is it?
cultural
Is it cool,
song.
Kim? Is it
I mean,
cool?
chipping in for weed, that's an American cultural thing, right?
I
don't know.
guess.
Princess Miri said, that's an old people's club. Ha ha.
Yeah.
Bah.
Bah, ha, ha, ha.
Is
Like
she
a
a
sheep
sheep?
laugh. Pipson. Oh, I love that name.
Yeah.
Pipson.
It's almost
says,
like Pippa
"Guys, please,
Middleton."
He didn't pick the thug life. The thug life picked him, okay?
Oh my God.
Pipson, You got a point. Oh, now this was really fun. We got a really fun clip this week of Mark Zuckerberg. He was riding in a NASCAR car shotgun with Dale Earnhardt Jr. This was for a test lap around the Charlotte Motor Speedway. It was broadcast live out on Facebook. And Zuckerberg, he had a raw and uncensored reaction during the ride. Here's the clip.
Warning.
Holy
I couldn't hardly hear you during the run.
Yeah, no, I couldn't hear you at all.
Yeah.
I couldn't even hear myself.
Wow. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess that's about as much excitement as you're gonna get from a pasty white guy
160
who's like
miles
a
per hour.
computer nerd. I don't know.
He showed a little emotion, but I think if that were me, I would just have like wet myself and screamed the entire time.
I think so. Yeah, wetting yourself is far more exciting.
Yes, it
I
is.
mean, not to take a car trip with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Irish Leedry says, this guy's traveling around different states talking about building communities. My man could be right. Zuckerberg wants to become president of the United States.
Oh, he's like appealing to the heartland now with his NASCAR
Oh, you think
drive.
it's a move? Irish, that
Whoa.
makes sense.
I kind of like where we're going with that.
Appealing to the South? Okay, all right. Well,
I
it's a
get
good
it.
move if
Yeah.
he's going into politics. All right.
Stephanie Claire said, one of my favorite things about this video is that even though he's a billionaire and he's very powerful, he clearly recognizes that he gets to do amazing things due to that status, and he acknowledges that he's doing something many people would love to be able to do. I appreciate his humility.
That is nice,
Wow.
because at the end he was like, man, I bet a lot of people would have loved to do that.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
And he didn't say, in your face, a lot of people, which is nice.
Which, you know, I
Shows
might
the
do.
human side.
Yeah.
Brian Smith.
Although, speaking of his face, I think, like, I expected a little more
I wanted-
G-force,
yeah, a little
right?
more
Didn't
like
you want,
this.
like, the wiggly cheeks or something? Yeah.
Like me after Botox. I just wanted it to be like this.
He wasn't going fast enough.
Brian Smith said, like he even watched NASCAR in his life. Weak sauce, man. Speaking
You
of
don't
weak
know
sauce,
that. You don't know that.
You know what? I have not heard the phrase weak sauce in a long time. So I give it up to you, Brian,
that's
for bringing
true.
weak sauce back.
Hot sauce is more in vogue than weak sauce right now, but I like the weak one.
I like weak sauce.
Yeah. Vinny LaJoy said, that's cool, man. I love NASCAR. That's on my bucket list, what Zuckerberg just did with my favorite driver, Dale Jr., too.
It is
So,
cool.
I
Would
think
you
a lot
do
of
it?
people are. No.
Yeah,
I
me
mean,
neither. Not in like,
duh.
not like a million
Why would
years.
you do that? Like,
I
no.
barely ride in a
That's
golf
terrifying.
cart. If a golf cart goes too fast, I'm all, please slow it down.
Please let
Please.
You have your seatbelt on, right?
Yeah, of course.
All times.
Well, that's all we've got for you guys this week. Make sure you follow us on all of our social media channels and comment, and maybe we will read your comments next week.
On the buzz.
Buzz. So thanks for watching, guys. If you like what you saw, click on the subscribe button and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yeah, I mean, it's right here. It's easy to click. Go ahead and press it. I know you want to.
And there's more episodes of the TMZ Buzz for you to watch.
Maybe you'll like one of them.
Or maybe you won't, but still click and watch them anyway.